We're
Default
going to
text.
search for the Texas Education Agency on Google.
Once we're on the Texas Education Agency website, we'll search for STAAR Release Test Questions. We'll then select the 2022 tab, and from there, choose the grade level 3rd, 4th, and so on to locate the math test form. We now have access to the 2022 math test questions. Let's solve them one by one. Use do those same steps again for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Question number 29. Quadrilateral PQRS is dilated with the origin as the center of dilation to create quadrilateral P', Q', R', S'. The coordinates of each vertex are integers. Which statement is true? Option A. Each side length of quadrilateral PQRS is 21. The corresponding side length of quadrilateral P', Q', R', S', which is incorrect because PQRS is larger than P', Q', R', S'. Option B. Quadrilateral P', Q', R', S' is congruent to quadrilateral PQRS. Congruent means having the same size and shape, which is incorrect. Option C. Each angle measure of quadrilateral PQRS is 1/2. The corresponding angle measure of quadrilateral P', Q', R', S'. This is also incorrect. Option D. Quadrilateral P', Q', R', S' is similar to quadrilateral PQRS. This is correct. Therefore, D is the correct answer. Question number 30. The list shows the weight in pounds of 6 puppies at birth. What is the mean absolute deviation of these numbers? First, find the mean or average by adding up all of the numbers and then dividing by the number of values. Then, we need to understand how to find the absolute deviations, which are calculated by subtracting the mean we found above from each value and take the absolute value. Ignore negative signs to find the absolute values here. Finally, to find the mean of the absolute deviations, add up all the absolute deviations and divide by the number of values. The answer is 0.5. Therefore, F is the correct answer. Question number 31. A company is drilling a water well. The graph models the linear relationship between the depth of the well and the time spent drilling. Which function best represents the relationship between y and x? I equals mx plus b. Pick the point on the line. X equals 0, y equals 0. Then b equals 0. C and D options are incorrect because b equals 30 in both. Option A, x equals 1, then y equals 6. Option B, x equals 1, y equals 30. Option A looks correct from the graph. Therefore, A is the correct answer. Question number 32. Which graph does not represent y as a function of x? Pay attention to the word not here. Option J. Pick 2 points that have the same x value but different y values. Point 1, x equals -1, y equals 1. Point 2, x equals -1, y equals -1, 1x value but 2y values, so y is not a function of x. Therefore, J is the correct answer.